Hey, my friends, there's breaking news on the Candace Owens front. A influencer online with over 2 million followers, Matt Wallace, has said, full disclosure, I was offered money today to say bad things about Candace Owens and turned it down. With me to discuss this is LifeSite writer and video show host Frank Wright from his show Frankly, as well as a very frequent contributor at LifeSite News. Frank, welcome. Okay, tell us what's going on.
Well, the story broke because of the circulation of a campus unit email from the Turning Point USA organization that was formerly headed by Charlie Kirk before his public murder. This email instructs people to use the same talking points to condemn Candace Owens. Matt Wallace has said that he was offered money to do the same. Dozens of influencers online have indeed repeated the same charges verbatim. The charges are to say that Candace Owens is evil, pure evil. They're directed to say it's demonic, satanic evil on a widow and her kids, that Candace is a demon obsessed with destroying Charlie's family. How can any real Christian stay silent while she attacks Erica Kirk like this? And that she's not asking questions, she's conducting a witch hunt. This has all come about because Candace Owens has consistently raised serious questions over the circumstances and reasons, indeed, for Charlie Kirk's death and the behavior of his wife thereafter, and indeed the direction of Turning Point USA itself.
Okay, super interesting. It's interesting because of the many, many quotes exactly using that phraseology that have been found. And as Frank was reading there, that is from the email now being circulated, the leaked email, this coordinated push against her before it says it can bury the trailer before episode 1 even drops. What is that referring to, Frank? What are they talking about? What trailer and what's dropping from Candace?
Candace Owens is releasing a series and has indeed now dropped a trailer investigating the conduct of Erica Kirk in the immediate wake of her husband's public murder, raising questions about her motivations and about the future direction of Turning Point USA. The charge basically is that TPUSA is continuing with a message that Charlie Kirk himself was reportedly refusing to continue, which is the support of Israel. It was Candace Owens who released messages showing that 48 hours before his death, Charlie Kirk said he was going to abandon the pro-Israel platform. Charlie Kirk is probably the most prominent, or was probably the most prominent conservative influencer in the United States with enormous reach on university campuses across America. He had appeared on Patrick Bet-David's show to say that Israel is going to commit ethnic cleansing in Gaza. In weeks previous to his assassination, said that Jewish billionaires in the United States have questions to answer for their activities in political and social subversion. And now you have Dan Bongino, who is the former deputy director of the FBI, effectively leading a witch hunt against Candace Owens, saying, basically threatening her, saying that there are powerful people that she does not know that are behind him, demanding that she burns in hell, and repeatedly using the F word to tell her that everyone hates her guts. This is a coordinated campaign to shut Candace Owens down and appears to be moving towards making threats upon her life as well.
Let's take a look at Dan Bongino's video. Watch.
You. You. Go yourself. You demonic scum. And I'm sorry if the language distracts from you, but I can think of no other New York way to say it than you. If there's an afterlife, oh, and I believe there is, I believe in the second creation. I don't pretend to be the judge and jury, but I know you're not in it.
All right, Frank, what are your hopes, given that this is now out publicly, of some rectification here?
Well, an interesting development is the controversial Catholic online influencer Milo Yiannopoulos has published a statement on Twitter asking, did you take money to call Candace Owens a demon on X? If so, we want to hear from you. Let me rephrase. I got my hands on the list. Fess up now or I'll name you later this week, alongside the pathetic, pitiful sum of money you accepted to do it. So Milo says that he knows who accepted the money and how much they took for this, to smear Candace Owens and to shut down effectively her questioning of the deeply dubious FBI narrative over the lead up and the execution of Charlie Kirk and the actions of his wife thereafter.
As we leave, let's play a clip of that Patrick Bet-David interview where Charlie, in fact, makes those revelations. Watch.
The fact is now Bibi and the Israeli hard-right government has a mandate. I gotta be careful the way I say this. They're gonna try to ethnically cleanse Gaza. I mean, that's, and I don't use that term lightly, okay? They're talking about basically removing 2.5 million people from that, okay? And honestly, they have a mandate to go seek justice and revenge. They do. There is this idea that they need to have a truce or a peace treaty. That's moral after you see women and children be burned alive and dragged to the streets. But there are some serious questions here, Patrick. And let me tell you, my pattern recognition over the last 5 years has become pretty sharp. COVID, Maui fires, Epstein. When I see a story and it doesn't click, our guts are usually right.
Thanks so much, Frank. Please stay on top of that at LifeSite News and look for Frank's coverage both at LifeSite News and also on our YouTube channel, LSNTV, where you can find Frank's weekly show, Frankly. God bless you, my friend. For LifeSite News, this is John Henry Weston. God bless you.